Welcome back, everybody. Sam the Electrician here, talking about Western independence and Alberta separation. Just wanted to talk a little bit today about the benefits of Alberta and Saskatchewan and possibly parts of BC or whoever else wants to come out with us leaving Confederation. And it would be very beneficial for all parties concerned. Here's some of the reasons I believe this to be so. There's the ideological and political reasons first, which is that Alberta wants to be independent and Saskatchewan. We think alike. We're like-minded people that don't want to be ruled by the Laurentian elite in Ottawa, who pander almost solely to Quebec and give billions of our tax dollars to social programs that don't pay off for us and keep the people down east happy, but we see no benefit to that. None. Especially when the country turns around, stabs us in the back, refuses to let us get our product to market, even though it's detrimental to their own financial well-being. If we made more money, they would get more money, but they don't care about that anymore. It's all an ideological thing about the UN Paris Climate Accords, and they've been convinced by years and years of CBC propaganda that carbon is pollution, even though it's the most common occurring substance on the planet. So there's all of that. They don't want to be an oil producing country. Well, we will leave and we'll be the oil producing country, and they can then go about with their noses in the air and their false sense of superiority, saying that, oh, well, I live in a country that doesn't produce any oil, and they can sort of live guilt free in their own sort of weird worldview that they have. We'll still sell them the oil that they need to run their SUVs and their snowmobiles and all the stuff that they like to have. Nothing will change that way. And then as to the transfer payments, instead of just giving them money for social programs that we don't benefit from and allowing them, subsidizing their terrible, terrible decisions and letting their provinces run into debt and then needing to bail them out even more as a country, they can provide products to us that we cannot yet provide here in Alberta. When it comes to the housing boom that is going to be absolutely astronomical in this province when we do separate, or in this this republic when we do separate, people are going to flood in from all over Canada. And having said that, as a side note, we're probably going to have to write some sort of limitation in how many years after we separate that people are allowed to just come in. There's going to have to be set up a border and a vetting process, etc., just like a real republic would have. And in the end, it'll be sort of, there'll be less free travel between old Canada and the new republic, but that's just the way it's going to have to be. But I think for the first couple years, I think even a year or two would be good to allow any old Canadian who wants to not renounce their citizenship, but renounce living in old Canada and come to the new frontier, that they can come on in. This will drive a housing boom, the likes of which we've never seen. The old Canada can provide the manufactured goods that we do not yet produce in our republic, and that way they can earn the transfer payments that we have been giving them up till now for free, which will employ more people in their constituencies, and everybody's happy. So it's politically and ideologically more of a happy place for both nations, and economically as well. So there's all sorts of benefits. Of course, there will be a flight out of Alberta for all the environmentalist types, the collectivists, the more left-leaning globalists who want to allow the UN to dictate how they should live their lives. And of course, well, yeah, have at her. There's the door. I won't be so rude to say don't let it hit you in the ass on the way out, but that's pretty much how most of us feel here. You go live how you want in the rest of this in old Canada, and we'll continue on and live how we want. And then as a country, old Canada will not be able to, under their own UN rules, they won't be able to stop an energy corridor because it's illegal to stop one nation's natural resources getting to tidewater if they're landlocked. So it'll actually be easier to get pipelines out of the Republic and through a liberal or NDP or communist government, whatever ends up in old Canada. And we'll use their own rules against them that way. So, again, win-win-win. We can build a few more refineries here in the West and supply our own gas, become energy independent, and then become an exporter as well. I mean, these are long-term plans, but it's just the future is wide open economically for both countries, as I say. So yeah, I mean, you've got your economic, your political, your ideological bonuses to this plan. Everybody will be happy. We can be friendly with the new arrangement with the old nation and of course, our neighbors to the south. And everything will just go along fine. It's easy to do. The infrastructure's there. We just have to make it happen. So next time, people are talking about it or asking about it, put it in a positive light and say, it's just win-win-win all the way around. So yeah, thanks for bearing with me on this one today, guys, and we'll talk to you soon. Take it easy.